Hi everyone. Today we want to look at how the lesson plan fits into the unit plan. If you remember last class, we did the 7 steps of a unit plan and planning a unit of study. Remember that step 1 was setting up the calendar to find out how many lessons and how much time we have to teach our unit and for the students to learn it. Step 2 was to look at the ministry documents and figure out what the overall expectation we are going to be covering in our unit. It can be 1 or 2, depending on what you choose. And remember, we then look at step 3, which is we're teaching the overall expectation by the specific expectations that we are going to cover. So that would be step 3. Step 4, we start to think about the learning goals that the students will learn through the unit. We've discovered that knowing the specific expectations we are teaching to have the students learn the overall expectation help us create the learning goal of the unit of study. Step 5 was looking then at the success criteria. You're now moving the learning from us teaching it to now the students need to know what they have to learn. And once again, using the success criteria of specific expectations that we are going to be teaching, the overall by helps create the success criteria. Step 6 was then deciding what kind of culminating task, and we did this last class, might help the students show what they know. And we learned that giving them choice was important. Step 7, we talked about it last class, was how are the students going to interact with the content of the unit and interact with each other is what we also need to look at and teach, which is the learning skill. And you can choose one of the 6 to teach. So now, how does the lesson plan fit into the unit of study? And we talked about backward design, and I like to do my lesson planning in a backward design way. You can choose to do it the other way if you wish to. But you want to begin with the end in mind. You know what the culminating task is, you know the success criteria now. So I always look at the last lesson. The final lesson prepares, and it's a preparation of skills for the students to complete the culminating task. And when I start there, then I kind of work backwards to look at lesson 2. I'm going to build on the skills and content of lesson 1 to complete the culminating task. And lesson 1 really starts out by giving them the compelling why of the unit. We're learning this so we can do the culminating task, describe the culminating task, giving them the end in mind, to motivate them to learn the skills of each and content of each lesson. So I hope that helps you understand how the lesson plan fits into the unit of study. Thank you.